Welcome to the class. The history of red in Santa Claus's clothing. Santa Claus is the figure who most often appears during Christmas celebrations. In European culture, Santa Claus is believed to be the one who gives gifts to good children on Christmas Eve. Santa Claus actually has many different designations. There are Santa Claus, Saint Nicholas, Kris Kringle, Father Christmas, and Santa. Santa Claus is described as an old man dressed in all red who has a smile plus his trademark white hair and bushy beard. Not only that, but he also drove a sled pulled by 8 reindeer. Behind all these things, it has ever crossed your mind, why is Santa Claus synonymous with red? It turns out that this is the history. Reported by The Guardian, the red color on the figure of Santa Claus is estimated to have started since the 1870s. At that time, an American cartoonist, Thomas Nast, described the character Santa Claus in red, just as we know it today. For approximately 20 years, Nast has produced many images of Santa Claus of various shapes. One of them, Santa Claus, is described as someone wearing a red suit and hat, complete with white furry clothes, and a black belt. Thomas Nast's work managed to gain public attention, and was quickly considered an official portrait of Santa Claus. Nast's illustration of Santa Claus in 1881 became the benchmark for the depiction of Santa Claus and is still produced today. Then, where does the red color in Santa Claus come from? Reporting from Britannica, the figure of Santa Claus is actually a depiction of the life of Saint Nicholas, a monk from Myra around the 3rd century AD. The figures of Saint Nicholas were portrayed variously, but at that time it was not as imaged as it is today. To ascertain how Saint Nicholas actually looked, a facial reconstruction of his bone remains was carried out. All the other data and findings are combined, to get an ideal depiction of an old man in his 60s with brown eyes and gray hair. Meanwhile, the origin of the red color on Santa's robe is said to be a robe worn by the bishops who later changed over time. The robes of the bishops actually had several colors, but it was the red robes that later became synonymous with Santa Claus in the 19th century. Until the end, the depiction of Saint Nicholas is portrayed as the figure of Santa Claus who comes on Christmas Eve by visiting houses to deliver gifts to children. So yeah, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy the video. Please don't forget to subscribe this channel and drop your comment below. Thank you for watching.